Hey everyone, I'm Justin here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the S&B silicone body mounts available for all 2011 through 2016 6.7 liter Power Stroke F250s. Now you guys should be checking out these options from S&B if the factory rubber body mounts on your Super Duty are on the way out and you're looking for, I would say, an absolute premium option to essentially last you the life of your truck. So if you're watching this video, then chances are you already know the factory rubber body mounts in your F250 are shot or on their way out. And how do you know this? Well, a quick visual inspection of the actual mounts themselves would certainly do the trick, but things like body panel gaps getting a little bit worse over the years, your doors don't close easily anymore, the ride quality just flat out stinks, you're noticing a lot of clunks, a lot of bumps and noises, and things like that. Now, the reality is the factory rubber mounts have a lifespan, and when they go, things can get pretty rough pretty fast. Now, you can either replace them with a factory rubber equivalent, which necessarily isn't a bad thing, of course, but let's be honest, they're not exactly gonna last forever. Now, urethane mounts, on the other hand, they're certainly gonna be an option as well, but they can be a bit tough or a bit harder, and they can squeak from time to time. Finally, you could always look into something like the S&B options that we have on the table today with their proprietary rubber blend that will offer the smoothness of a factory rubber option, but with a lifespan of a more durable material. Now that's because the S&Bs are going to feature a unique silicone rubber build that will again soak up some of that NVH or noise, vibration, or harshness of a rubber mount, but because they do have that silicone material baked in, you're getting years and years of worry-free use. In fact, S&B is so confident in their material here, they are gonna offer a lifetime warranty with this particular kit. Now, the cap and bushing also feature things like a slotted mounting tab that's gonna make for a factory style fit and install. And as an added bonus, the S&B kit does include corrosion resistant hardware. Now, your price point for the S&B kit on the table today is certainly gonna be a bit more expensive than your OE replacements, as you're looking at around the low to mid $500 level for the S&B options, maybe in comparison to 100 to 200 bucks for a set of stock rubber equivalents. Now, yes, it is more expensive, but keep in mind, you're gonna get a little bit more performance, if you can even call it that, out of these, just due to the material used. And not only that, but these are gonna be essentially guaranteed to last you the life of your truck. Install these will not be the easiest job on your rig, especially if you're dealing with some rusty bolts. Now, site's gonna call this a strong, and I mean strong, 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and I would say at least an hour to complete from start to finish, which is gonna be the best case scenario for most owners out there. Now, tools needed to help you with this job include a 15mm socket, breaker bar along with a wrench, and a pry bar and jack or lift if you have access. But to give you a better idea of just how this job will go down at home, check out this detailed walkthrough from an AT customer now.
All right guys, this is the body mounts for 2016 F350. First off, make sure you oil all of the bolts before you begin, make it easier. Now, what we're doing, we're loosening all the bolts. Might need a breaker bar for this. 15 socket, loosen all the bolts, loosen them all, take them all off as recommended. That way whenever you lift up the cab, you'll be able to take out all the old body mounts, and it'll be a lot easier to remove all the bolts first on one side. That way you can lift up the whole side that you're working on, and then you can work on the other side afterwards. It's recommended not to use an impact driver, just a ratchet, socket, extension, breaker bar if needed. bolts out, take the bottom piece out. That part should pop off. Alright, now it's time to lift up the cab. Jacked up the cab, you should be able to take out the top parts of the body mounts. Alright. Slip right out. Some of these might be a little stuck. You might need to insert a crowbar of some sort. Just pop them right out. Once you have them out. Okay, installing the new body mounts. All items above this red tab go above the frame tab. So you take this piece off right here. All items above the red tab go above the frame tab. Alright, slip it right in. Make sure it lines up perfectly and sits in perfectly. It has a guide, so it should just go right in. That's already on. Okay. Then you put the bottom piece on. You slip the bolt right in. Alright, we got all top pieces already in. Now it's time to lower the cab. I'm going to take the jack out slowly. Make sure all the front top pieces are set correctly. Okay. Now it's time to put the bottom pieces in. Hand tighten it first before you torque. Make sure you tighten and torque all the bolts. And that's it.
So if you're looking to fix a set of blown out factory rubber body mounts once and for all on your Super Duty at home, be sure to check out a set of these high quality options from S&B right here at AmericanTrucks.com.